Go live. You're live. Thank you for telling me, YouTube. I've never actually seen it work just right away like that. Normally, you click the go live button and YouTube just thinks about it for, 15 seconds. That time it was just like, all right, you are live. Congratulations. Kind of caught me off guard. I'm used to having like 10 extra seconds to myself, just, contemplate the state of the world or something. Okay. Let me get into the video game. Oh, there he is. He's looking good. The build. He's actually... it's true that he's kind of looking like me right now. So last time I was fighting Fire Giant, and I don't know. I want to do Spirit Mog first. I feel like this guy will be slightly easier. And I don't have anything else to say about the matter. Oh, I do have the Shackle. All hotbarred. Yo, Nero. It is indeed Elden Ring level 1 playthrough. Alright, so I actually learned, thanks to the fucking wiki of this game, this guy is fucking immune to all status conditions. So that's kind of an issue for, being a status build. Wait, hang on. That's just a guaranteed poise break right off the bat. Maybe this guy won't be that bad. I'm focusing. There we go. Yeah, so I'm no longer running poison on this this thing. I'm gonna get hit. Nope. Duck under the thing. Hit him with the. It's fine. Okay, this is actually already literally first attempt of the day. I did not even get close to this good last time. That being said, I no longer have any shackles, and I don't know what to do. Just don't get hit. That's it. Yo, some schmuck. I am doing pretty good, Nero. Okay. He's gonna throw it. You pop. That always whiffs. Keep hitting him. Okay, that got me. Over half health on the first try. Am I getting cocky? This is what it looks like when I get cocky. I think I got this guy. Hey, Nebula. I thought this guy was gonna... I don't know. He might still kick my ass for a little bit, but... Oh, hang on. I am not touching my controller right now. That's not how that's supposed to work. Hang on. Let me unplug, replug. Sometimes, I don't know, I try adjusting, like, the dead zones in like, the Steam big picture mode thing, and it still does that all the time. So, I don't know. That's what happens. I guess that's the price you pay for trying to use a Switch Pro controller on PC, but it's a nice controller. And I don't want to wear out my Spider-Man 2 controller. That's the main thing. Okay. Got myself an opener here. Yeah, because that's a stance break. Ideally, I get another hit there, actually, before I hit him again, but, I've literally got a 0 brain required opening on this guy, and I'm feeling really good about that. Even if I will die there. Is it any time that it's just like the best strat doesn't require you to think at all at the start of the fight? Ooh. That's great news. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, Nate was messaging me before the stream about a potential new AR code for Spider-Man 2. But apparently it's harder than you were anticipating. Whatever you come out with, I'm down to give it a shot. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually own a PS2 controller. I have a PS1 controller with analog sticks that they made for like when they re-released the PS1. What is this guy doing? Bop. 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 And then you get him. That's like 3,000 damage right off the bat. That barely worked. Ooh, that's a big hitbox. I was... It looked like I stubbed my toe on him and died. Here, I can actually get it. Hang on. Let me get it. Be right back. I got this is my PS2 controller, but you notice can you read it does not say PS2, it says PS and then they spelled out the word 1. Psychopaths. But it just feels like a DualShock 2, but it's really stiff. That's the only difference. It's just a shitty DualShock 2. This is chaotic. I just ran over my wallet with my desk chair. Get out of here. Where did I put the controller that I was playing the game with? There it is. I lost everything in a second there. I have not played Sekiro. I want to. I'm actually in the middle of playing, oh. The controller is not responding. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Alright, I'm in the middle of playing Dark Souls 3 at the moment, and that's been a pretty good time. I had never played Dark Souls 3 before. Alright. In the middle of playing Elden Ring. So true. That barely worked. I remember on my first playthroughs, like the thing with this guy is it just feels like his combos are done and then he does another hit. Like he doesn't know when to stop. And his hitboxes are enormous. Is Mr. Aziz still... Ah, yes, the classic Mr. Aziz pizza uniform. Just sweatpants. This is... I mean, the real reason that Peter got fired is because he wasn't rocking this fit, you know? Peter showed up with a shirt to work and he got fired for that. Mr. Aziz was just looking for an excuse. You know what they say, no shirt, work. I was gonna say no shirt, no work, but it would be the opposite. Yeah, so a lot of the buttons and muscle memory is pretty different in Dark Souls 3, so that's, to be honest, kind of messing with me a little bit. But it's not that bad. Oh wow, I was hoping you would get closer to me. It's not a great start. Uh-oh. I guarantee you 90% of my deaths here are going to be either thinking he's done with a combo when he's not, or just getting really greedy. Like that. Or that. Yeah, okay, the third heavy hit only works if on the first one, because like he's harder. It's harder to break his poise if you've already broken it. So I need to keep that in mind. Shirt equals no service. Yeah, don't you come to Joe's Pizza with a shirt on. It's simply disrespectful. Yeah, I'm overall enjoying you know, I'm trying to build up the consistent schedule. Half for the viewers' sake and half for mine. So I'm hoping that, you know, you could just wake up on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and just be like, oh, Fly's streaming today. Because it's a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Oh. Yes, I will shackle right in front of you. What are you going to do about it? God, doesn't that feel like he does the big, like, winding second swing and then it's like he's done, right? But he actually can do another hit after that. Like the variety in the schedule, even if it's just 3 things. Well, the good thing about that, right, is it's not just, you know, Elden Ring level 1. Oh, that is my phone. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I know I have like a grandma ringtone, but like, I muted this shit. I've never ever changed my ringtone on any phone that I've ever owned. What was I even talking about? Oh, right. The good thing is, like, those are blocks that can shift out. So, like, once this Elden Ring level 1 playthrough is done, there will be, like, room for some other challenge playthrough of some sort. Right now, I'm thinking probably, like, Dark Souls 1, level 1. But that's just an idea. I mean, it could be anything. Sounds like a bomb defusal. It's really just a default ringtone. There's nothing special. I can't believe I didn't get hit. Does another hit after that, I gotta remember. I don't think he always does. Alright, I'm starting to kind of figure him out just a little bit. Okay, that was pure greed, but... I don't know, I think, you know, I think I changed my ringtone one time on, like, the first cell phone I ever owned, and it cost, like, $1 or something, and that, like... I don't know, I like, paid the money for the ringtone, and I was just like, that was a terrible decision, why did I do that? And so I've just never, even though I can do it for free now, I've just never done it since. The pain, like, lingered for that long. I learned my lesson. Damn, dude. I can get a big hit after that. Then he does a swing there. Up. I'm doing it. I missed. Break the poise. Nope. He's got to be really close. That sucks. How is this poise not broken? I don't know. The OG microtransaction. Yeah, it really was. That's all. I think that same like resentment is why I've never paid for a microtransaction. Besides one time in Team Fortress 2, I paid for a 10-cent name tag to unlock my inventory. So if you count the ringtone, I've paid $1.10 in microtransactions in my entire life. $1.10 too much, if you ask me. Why does he just start the fight off like that sometimes? He's just like, I'm just gonna fucking unleash a wave of blood for no reason. Okay, I'm not sure if I could get hit by that attack if I wanted to. There we go. Like, sometimes he starts off with like a real attack, and sometimes he just decides to shower. I'm also doing this fight now because there's a harder version of this guy that you have to fight later. And, yeah, I could use the practice. Did I use one shackle or two already? I can't remember. I think I've only used one. Maybe I did use two. I can't remember. He does another thing. You can't say that I died there. I'm okay. I lived. It was fine. Okay, I've already used two then. Two, and then three. Alright, I'm figuring out the dance. Except for that one. But I think that's the first time I got hit by that attack today. That was the only attack that like ever hit me when I was first fighting this guy. Cause he goes to swing, he's like, yeah. Oh, hang on. Ooh. Oh, and then he swings. So you gotta like really learn to not panic roll on that. The real Mog is such a rat. Yeah, I would fight this guy 10 times over. If you ask me like the boss fight that I'm least looking forward to in this playthrough, it's probably him. That boss is fucked up. So, I'd much rather fight this guy. I'm dead. Just go for the greed because I already got hit. I'm doing pretty good for literally getting hit just immediately as the fight started. That's what I thought. I saw both shackles too. But like I could just pop. Hit him with the next bop. Ooh, okay. He does not do that very often. I think he only does it... It seems like he only does that one, like, if you leave during the combo. Like, if you're just not in aggro of him. Expanding the content? Hell yeah. And, I mean, this isn't even my final form in theory, right? Ideally, I would love to get to the point where I could do, like, 4 or 5 streams a week. And they're just like, you know, it's just like content A through E, you know? Is E the 5th? Hang on. A, B, C, D, E. Yep, that's right. I am smarter than a 5th grader. Thank you for asking. But we're not quite there yet. From there, oh, God. It wasn't that I didn't react to that, I really thought I was safe there. That explosion is huge. The 500 death. I guess that was it. It was funny, I actually, so I've done a level 1 Dark Souls 1 playthrough, and I thought I didn't write down, like, how many times I died in it, but then I found how many, found where I had kept that information. I died, like, I think it was 289 times in the Dark Souls 1 playthrough, so we're already so far past that. If that's not proof that this game is way harder at level 1, I don't know what to tell you. This game is, like, so much harder at level 1. I cannot believe that didn't break his poise, dude. That one either? It must have, like, gotten reset somehow. Oh. The Bloodfire one. It feels like it sometimes one-shots me and sometimes doesn't, but... That's supposed to, be, like... an effect on the ground where it's like, oh no, I stepped on the Bloodfire and I took a little bit of damage, but it just fucking kills me. When you die, classic. Yeah, Magnum. Well, you just caught the first death of the stream. Congratulations. I was doing real good until then. On this playthrough, you're trying to fight every boss or just the ones that need to beat the game? I want to do all Shard Bearers for sure. If I can, I would love to do all Remembrances too. Some of the Remembrances, like Dragon Lord in particular, seems rough. I guess we will see. But definitely like Melania, you know, get fucked. I was talking to Mog, not you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Melania. I really like Melania. I thought his AI broke. I thought his AI was broken. I was just smacking. It kind of did break for a second there, to be honest. He was just standing there. He was just hanging out. don't know why he just like wasn't reacting. I'm dead. Yep. Sometimes I go for a cheeky extra hit, and like half the time I get away with it, and the other half I just die. So I think those are the situations that get me killed the most, is when there is a 50-50, and 150, on one side of the coin, if it flips on heads, I get 100 more damage. If it flips on tails, I die. And I will still go for that 50-50, like knowingly for some reason. That's just how my brain works. It's like, you gotta play aggressive. Oh shit, I ran out of stamina. I didn't know. Yeah, the trident charge is always a big hit, every time. That's probably my favorite move of his right now. What? I cannot believe I'm alive. But he did like a 4-hit combo there. He always stops at 3. Okay, I feel like that should have interrupted the attack. I don't know. Be sure I beat Ornstein and Smoke because I use pillars to my advantage. Hey, with that boss, you do whatever works, you know? That's literally a 2v1 situation, assuming you're not summoning. So, like, you do whatever you can to beat Ornstein and Smoke, you know what I mean? I don't believe there's such a thing as a cheap strategy, unless you're just, like, actually breaking the game, I guess. Hit him with the shackle. That's the combo I want to see. I'm dead. Yep. That was just as soon as I pressed the button to roll, I was like, yeah, that's a panic roll. I'm dead. Sprite is a weird one for me. I drink like 1 Sprite a year, and I'm like, that was pretty good, and then every time I just immediately after I'm finished drinking, I'm like, but that was like 300 calories of just like TV static that I just drank, and then I feel bad. You know what I mean? I'm like, how is it 300 calories when it doesn't taste like anything? What do you, they didn't put anything in there. How is it? I don't get it. Alright. That is the fastest I've seen him. If you had asked me like $100 on the line, whether there was a hitbox when he pulls the trident out of the ground, I would have told you no, and I would have lost that $100. Tips on how to drop Coca-Cola for good: drink Dr. Pepper. That's my #1 tip. No, I don't know. I'm not trying to drop soda. I just try to stay at like 1 can a day tops. Like, absolute just... I failed that today, but on most days I'm good. I'm good at 1 can a day. Oh. I never know which way to dodge for that attack. Oh, best of luck, Nebula. Okay. He goes for the charge. You get him the big smack. Don't be there when he pulls the trident out. I've learned that now. I've learned my lesson. Roll through it. Poke. Jackal. If this doesn't knock him down, I don't know what will. Yep. All of the blood flame explosions are just like 10% bigger than I think they are. I'm here so you can beat the boss now. Thank you, Cam. I've been waiting for so long. I've had to like just sandbag like, oh no, I got hit by the explosion. It's bigger than I thought. Now I can actually just beat him. I don't have to sandbag anymore. Wish I had a slightly longer weapon so that would work. Sometimes you just gotta be aggro. Sometimes it pays off. Just run up and smack the dude. What's he gonna do? Kill you? That's Shackle 1. Incredible. I think I'm starting to get into it. Jackal 2. I'm saying it out loud so I don't just forget. Please break. It didn't. This is the best one by far right now. I still have my bubble too. I don't know how long it lasts. It might break naturally. I was trying to sprint actually. I wasn't trying to roll and then die. That was a good one. That was really good. Yeah, that is all, I think if you want to avoid getting mad at video games, my #1 tip is, on runs like that, you gotta like reprogram your brain to not be, frustrated. What's the word? Like, that was good. That was by far the best attempt. You know, what's the phrase? Like, smile because it happened, don't be mad because it's over. I just gotta do that again, but a little bit better. That being said, I'm not always good at... Got mad at... I was playing Dark Souls 3. I got mad at that game. It was wild. So I'm not always perfect at it. Get him with the shackle. Yeah, that's definitely it, Nebula. Whatever I said was definitely just not the right phrase. But it was... You get the idea. Up. I think I still got another shackle. Incredible. Probably should have gotten another hit there. Sometimes I'm like worried I'm not gonna get the riposte if I go for like another hit. Okay, this is another good one. Always follows up with that attack every time after that. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't charge. Okay, he did. Just took him a second. Okay, and just like that, we're back. I'm fine. This is fine. That was okay. Just pure unadulterated greed got me killed there, but still, that was that better than the last one? I think it was. I think before the health bar didn't get to his name at all, so I was like I did a couple hits better that time. What kind of unemployment is it? That was still just the funniest fucking comment. Alright, I'm kind of bad at keeping up with chat during instances like this, but I hope we're all having a good time. Shit. I gotta stop getting hit by... It's so good if I don't get hit by that attack. But getting hit by it really sucks, obviously. I mean, pretty much all of his attacks one-shot me, so there's that, but... That one, it just feels especially rough getting hit, because it's like I could be getting a heavy smack on him. But instead I'm just getting hit. Chill stream, hell yeah. I can feel it. This is any time now we're gonna get this guy. Which I actually don't need to kill this guy, but there is he's guarding an item that might help this build, so I would like to get that. And like I said, it's also practice for a harder boss later on that a lot of the skill is going to transfer over. I've had better starts for sure. Just waiting for the poise to break, but it's not happening. I would have died there if I didn't break the poise. That would have killed me, for sure. I'm just gonna shackle. Alright, that's great. Follow up. Sometimes he combos after that and sometimes he doesn't. Shackle 2. Okay, this one's good. I've been in better situations. I don't have the one-shot protection anymore, but I'm dead. Yeah. I think I gotta stop going for that follow-up swing. If he does that attack in particular, he hits me, I think. But if he does any other move, he doesn't. So that's like, it's not a 50-50, it's like an 80-20, but the 20 is still really bad and probably not worth. Play the PS2 version of SM3. There's so many people that like the PS2 version of SM3. I mean, I will try it. I don't know what the word is. I didn't know that it had such a fan base, you know. I'm looking forward to trying it. Oh, the Mog shower. He's like, oh, hang on, I'm a little stinky. Let me like, I'm having guests over. Let me clean up real quick. I gotta start using this Royal Knight's Resolve. That's a good buff that I kind of just get for free whenever he does that attack. Didn't think he'd do it to me. Don't. Come on now. Sorry, I'm getting into try-hard mode again. I think I still have both shackles. I'm kind of trying to just save them. I ran out of blue juice. I don't have any more resolve. Maybe I should just shackle. I feel like his poise is reset. Alright, I guess that's all it takes. Grease time. I could use Grease against this guy, but most of them, all the status ones aren't going to do anything. His AI broke again. I just said F and I guess it's just a free heavy hit, but it's kind of scary. It's like, what if he just springs into action and kills me? That's Shackle 2. Gamble. It worked. Alright, this is another good one. I'm not going for the hit. I think I would have been fine, but even so. I saw it coming. He likes to do the only time he ever does a 4-hit combo is like that situation. Alright. My game like lagged for a second. No! Oh, that attack is so rough. Because it looks just like... There's another one where he grabs the blood flame, but he does it... That one comes out so much faster. I have no idea what's going on in chat. You have to understand, I can only see, like, the most recent 3 or 4 chat messages, so oftentimes I come back and I'm like, oh, no context, gotcha. Welded cheese. Do I want to know? Do I want to know? I don't know how this works. There's a pole there. Yep, that's how it works. I get hit. Early poise break, though. Oh, if I time it right, I don't get hit by that attack. That's the attack that always kills me when I go for that, but this time I got it. Yep. Okay, I think what happens is his AI will break, but it comes back when you hit him. So it's not like... It's just one free hit when that happens. So I gotta... Ideally, I could, like, buff up and make it count. Okay, that was just an early roll in the wrong direction. I've had like 4 or 5 really close ones here. Why am I doing that? Don't you buff once you're in the arena. He's taking a shower, I got plenty of time. I got impatient there. Yep, you gotta wait for that. The stab into the ground. That's the big mix-up. Wow, it didn't break the poise and I'm alive? That's a shock. There we go. Okay. This one had a really bad start, but I'm starting to believe again. What's the plan here? Are we just gonna walk around each other for a while? surprised the poise isn't broken. There we go. Alright, then I still have one more shackle. The whole goddamn building is falling on him. Okay. This is a good one. Glad I waited. Okay, if the damage comes slow, I just need to live. Die? Okay. Oh, he didn't die. I was sure he was gonna die. Okay, we got him. Ooh. My eyes went super wide there. I'm sure I felt. I was just like, I don't know. I thought he was gonna die. Okay. I was like super calm until he didn't die. I got him. It was fine. There was never any chance that I wouldn't get him. That was some greasy gaming. You can talk to good old Melina here. I forgot.
If you intend to claim the frenzied flame, I ask.
Yeah, and she'll be like, "Fuck off! Don't go any further." Should I do I've never done Frenzy Flame. I might do Frenzy Flame to save Melina and then cancel it, because I'm doing Melania anyways.
And despair, life endures. Births continue. There is beauty in that.
Why does Mr. Aziz have a Waluigi nose?
You would become Lord. Deny this, please.
So when I was making Mr. Aziz in the character creator, I was doing it from like this angle. From this angle, Mr. Aziz does not look like he has a huge nose, right? So I made him, I'm like, okay, that kind of looks like Mr. Aziz, and then I rotated it to the right, and he's got like the absolute, just, his forehead is like concave, and his nose is just absolutely enormous, but only from the side. So he looks completely normal up front, and then the side profile is just fucked. That was what I wanted, was the Erd Tree's favor +1. Here is the moment where I figure out if it was useless or not. I think it was. So I wanted, the idea right is that I get it and it gives me the stamina and health, but stamina is probably the most important, but also the carry weight to maybe wear some pants and still have light equip load, which it doesn't. Okay, so that kind of sucks. I was hoping that it would do that. I don't want Mr. Aziz to be naked, you know? He deserves the dignity of wearing pants. There's gotta be a way to get it done. Well, for now I won't wear it, but eventually I will use that. I give Mr. Aziz his iconic t-shirt. No. Well, how about what if this is the fit? Is this better? He's just got his epic pizza hood on. Okay, so now here we are. Everybody that I've ever talked to said that this platforming section is really, really fucking hard, and I've done it twice, and I think I got it. I forgot that there were even enemies here. I think I got it second try. Both times that I've ever done it, so I'm looking forward to see if it's actually that hard. And if those are just flukes. Ever tried rolling like that? I have. The Dark Souls roll is fucking hard to do. Okay. I actually really don't want to lose these. Oh my god. This guy's tougher than Mog. But yeah, I've tried to do a Dark Souls roll before, and it like my back like hurt afterwards for hours. You know what? I actually just realized I kind of want to use these 100k runes. So, for something. So instead of going further here, let me go buy some stuff. Rolling on basically soft tissue. Yeah, the human things are just cooler in video games, aren't they? Oh wow, I've been playing too much Dark Souls 3. I tried to teleport from the Grace. So, right. First things first, I guess. I just buy a bunch of smithing stones? I can't even... What else do I even do with all this money? I guess I'll just buy a shit ton of smithing stone 6s and 5s and stuff, so if I ever want to upgrade another weapon, I'll have plenty of it. Or even anything else good here? I've never used an explosive stone. Sure, I'll buy like 20 of those. Why not? I guess these are just fire bombs. And I'll buy a bunch of these. Sure, why not? See, I guess the real question is, do I want any of this? The mace might be a good pick because I could use it, right? I have got 15 strength, yeah, and I definitely have the dex. So in theory, if I wanted to replace the Morning Star with a mace, I could. If I might be a better play long term, but for now, yeah, I guess I'll try to use the fucking, I forgot what they were called already. The explosive. Wait, what's the explosive stone clump? Explodes when thrown together. I can't say I even noticed that those were in the game before, but now. Alright, let me turn this Morning Star back into the poison Morning Star. I'm actually liking the Royal Knight's Resolve, so it's still going to be a poison weapon, but I'm dropping the poison spray. I'm team Royal Knight's Resolve. No longer is poison spray my best friend. Alright, so I've been thinking about this all week. What do I do next? I could go and do Fire Giant. I still need to beat Fire Giant. But I kind of want to do Ronnie's quest a little bit more. One, there's an item along in this underground section that I kind of want. And two, I want to do it eventually, so why not now? Go deliver a pizza. I do not think you can do that in this game. Oh, how's the game audio? Is it too quiet? I'm looking at the audio levels and they're looking maybe a little quiet? I don't know. Can I get no horse allowed here, gotcha. I do think there's some good loot here, so it wouldn't hurt to, Right, I forgot that guy even fucking existed. Can you eat a pizza in this game, or the ingredients that make up a pizza? Well, let's see. What are the ingredients that make up a pizza? It's just bread, sauce, and cheese. Are there any of those that in this game? I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't think you can eat a pizza in Elden Ring. Yeah, there are no horses are indeed banned in Ainsel River for some reason. Or rather, the Ool Palace ruins, I guess, is where I'm at. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. But it's actually been a while since I've like done this part of the game, so I'm not entirely sure if I like remember where to go entirely, but I'm gonna do my best here. I think it's this way. Okay, I'm fine. I like to cook. Oh, that will definitely one-shot me. That like one-shots high-level characters. The like ant sprays. I gotta be careful. Yeah, I like to cook. I don't like the part when you're done cooking and you gotta clean up, or the part when you're about to cook and you have to prepare everything. If you could just teleport me to the cooking part and then send me away when I'm done, that'd be incredible. And I don't like grocery shopping either, so we're kind of like, I like one of the parts of the cooking process, and I don't like the other three. Alright, we are here in, is this Nokron? Oh, this is Nokstella. My apologies. Is this where is this even where I wanted to go? I don't remember. I'm trying to get to the Lake of Rot. Am I in the right place? I can't remember. I think this is right. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I get some loot and leave, I guess. Explain this to me. I can't get on my horse. That guy gets to ride a fucking ant around. There's no justice in this world. Steal the ant. I would if I could. Maybe in Elden Ring 2 they let you do that. Get out of my fucking sight. Uh-oh. No, wait, this is Elden Ring. I lived that fall. Oh, my left Achilles heel. Also, I just realized I asked chat if the audio was too quiet and then proceeded to not look at chat for like a minute. I'm assuming everybody just said it's fine. That's definitely what everybody just was in agreement. Chat's not here, it's okay. No, chat's always here. Audio fine, okay. I'm glad you're in agreement of what you definitely said a few minutes ago. Hello, snails. Is this a door I can open? It's not. Have I ever had a fish taco? I haven't, but I don't really like fish, so I can't imagine that I would. Maybe I've had fish tacos once, ever. If you're gonna ask me how I haven't been hit, I don't know what to tell you. It just hasn't happened. There we go. Also, ow. Give me the one-shot protection, please. Thank you. I can't. If I weren't wearing the fucking crimson hood, that definitely would have killed me. many times must Mr. Aziz haunt the world of Elden Ring? What you guys don't realize, this is every time I die, it's a different Mr. Aziz. Mr. Aziz isn't like immortal. There's just that many Mr. Aziz brothers out there. They're all identical twins. It was a big litter, okay? They just made like 2,000 Mr. Azizes. So eventually I'll run out, and that's when the game's over. I'm just gonna take the elevator if you don't mind. I'm surprised that I'm alive. The Mr. Aziz multiverse. Yeah, these are all Mr. Azizes from different universes that are also all twin brothers who have the same mother. Oh, this is where I wanted to go. Yeah, because you can talk to Ronnie here, I remember. I somehow went the right way. Okay, slow down. You're going to have to explain new Beavis and Butthead to me. Because I thought that show was from like the 80s and stopped. Is it like Dragon Ball where it just kind of keeps coming back every few years? Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Yep, this is all great, Ronnie. Yeah, I think I actually have to talk to... I think I have to, like, exhaust all of her dialogue. Yeah, I guess if you want like a lore explanation / story playthrough, this isn't the place. But I do like the Ronnie questline. You chose it by your own 2 fingers. Yes. That's me, I'm an Empyrean. Ooh, these fuckers. I guess I'll try this. Okay, that's not terrible. Actually, how about I don't fight these guys and we just say that we did? And I get the item and I definitely won't die. Oh, that's a waste. I could buy both those things. I don't need them now. There he is, the baleful shadow.
Thou art the last. Tell the two
This might take a few tries.
that Rani the witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Uh-oh. I'm alive? I could not tell you how I'm alive. I'm just kind of studying his moves right now so I know when it's safe to attack him. What if I get the backstab, though? He's poisoned. Okay. Gotcha. That's great news. Yeah, that got me. Yeah, I've got to kill this guy. I don't imagine he'll be too bad, but we just got Mog. He's nothing. They just relaunched the show again. There's a new movie and a new season. Huh. I had no idea. I guess this is just my rule of thumb, is just if it's from the 80s and it was even... Actually, Beavis and Butthead was not from the 80s, but that's like that show screams 90s to me. If it's from before 2000, it will never die. it always comes back. For better or worse. Probably better for Beavis and Butthead. I know people like that show. I've never seen it. Oh no, I'm eaten. He just tore my throat out. Ever had a good tomato sandwich? I can confidently say I have had a good tomato sandwich. I've never had a sandwich that I removed the tomato and then felt like it was worse afterwards. Every time I remove a tomato from the sandwich, I'm like, damn, this sandwich is better because I just got rid of the tomato. Which is weird. I love all the things that tomatoes make. Ketchup, sauces, pasta sauce, like marinara's incredible. I don't know what tomatoes themselves are doing. They're kind of weird. I actually need my stamina. His combos are just... It's so hard to tell when he's, like, done with his combo. Try the tomato sandwich recipe I just dropped. Literally real, dropping it in YouTube chat's kind of it's kind of rough. trying to find things. Yeah, raw tomatoes are just, I don't know. It's kind of like, I think to a lesser extent, it's true for carrots as well. Whereas, you give me a raw carrot, I just, what are you doing? You like boil or like stir fry or something a carrot, it's like, okay, now I see the potential. Just trying to backstab. Thank God for light roll, I'm still dead. I prefer carrots raw. All I can say is that I don't judge. Mostly. But I don't get it. Doesn't help, I think I'm slightly allergic to carrots, but it feels like cooking them stops that. Like, if I eat raw carrots for like the next hour, my throat gets a little scratchy. But that's never happened with cooked carrots, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just allergic to things that taste bad. Got 'em. Carrot fans in shambles now. About carrot juice, I don't think I've ever had carrot juice. I think I just backstab fish this guy to death, to be honest. I don't think I need to, like, bother with being a respectable and honorable opponent to the computer. I think I can just fish for backstabs and not roll early there. I think those are the two lessons. Carrot cake is good. I actually didn't think I just didn't believe that carrot cake was made with real carrots. I thought that was just like, you know, you make the frosting in the shape of a carrot, but I guess it is, and it's just that good. I like didn't believe that it was made with real carrots because it tasted good. Yeah, I like carrot cake a lot. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been taking my sippy cup. He dodged it! He's too good. I can't beat this guy. I just don't know what this guy's doing. This baleful shadow guy, I could never just read his next move. Ow. Well, then he does black flame damage too on top of that. So there's like no way this guy doesn't one-shot me if I don't have the tier. Get him with the backstab. I'm just looking to get Scarlet Rot on him and then get the fuck out. Oh, he's sipping? Only I'm allowed to sip. Alright, that's the Scarlet Rot. I think I just kind of play like a loser for a little bit. but I'll actually play like a winner because I'm gonna win the fight. Oh, I panic rolled there. Damn. Okay. That's the plan, though. I can get this guy. Apple pie looks nasty. I agree that apple pie looks really gross. It's not bad. To me, apple pie is like the most. I know there's like all the kids think that calling something mid-tier is like an insult now, but no, it's like a pretty solid choice. It's, you know, middle of the line. It's not bad. Oh, Carrot Snatch came in. The carrot, no, the carrot, Team Carrot's coming after me. I won't forget this. Yeah, was that Carrot Snatch Gaming that I see? I get him with the backstab there. I feel like I'm doing like Dark Souls 1 PvP again. I'm backstab fishing, and if I get hit once, I die. Just how I like it. I'm slowly starting to get this fight. I've like never had to learn this fight at all. Because I just had enough HP to tank all his hits. Why does he not have Scarlet Rot yet? That was pure greed. Oh, I didn't take my flask again. I could have been fine. That was my fault. If there's no fog wall to remind me that like there's no going back, I just forget to take the flask. Hello, Daniel, and also hi to everybody else who I feel like I've missed a few people that say hi. It's hard to keep up with chat in Elden Ring. It is way easier in every other game that I've played. You just get in a fight with somebody and they demand your undivided attention, you know? Alright. The poison's easy to get. Uh-oh. I'm okay. This is fine. Thoughts on the direct and state of play? Nothing that I care about got announced, which doesn't necessarily mean that it was automatically bad, just, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it. Like, I just kind of looked over the notes as it happened. I'm like, okay, don't care about that, don't care about that. That's whatever. That might be cool. It was kind of like that. There was nothing that was like, oh, hell yeah. You know, X game. But I know people are excited about, like, Zelda and, what was the other one? Pikmin. So, if you are, then good for you. Okay, he's got both. I've still got my one-shot protection. I'm feeling pretty good. We can RP walk around each other threateningly until he does something that gets him stabbed in the back. I dropped my nuclear Breath of the Wild take. Honestly, most of my opinions about Zelda are bound to like get people upset about me, so Breath of the Wild was good. It was a good game. I don't really think it was a masterpiece or anything, but it was good. Alright, that's it. He's down.
My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell.
That guy was like hard enough to be a boss, to be honest. That took a few tries.
And E.G. I love them.
I thought I'd dislike it. No, that's the thing. Everybody that I've ever talked to, like, remembers me saying that I dislike Breath of the Wild, which I never said. I think it's a good game. It's like a solid 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, so like, I guess just the difference in opinions makes people think that I hate it for some reason. Seven point five is a good score. Like, I'm not IGN. I don't give like 8s and 9s for free, you know? To me, good starts at like 6.57. If I say a game is a 6 out of 10, that means it's above average. The average game is a 5 out of 10. That's why it's in the middle. Thoughts on Majora's Mask? I really like the atmosphere of Majora's Mask. I tried to play it, but couldn't really get through it, mostly because it was at 20 FPS, so I think you can play it at 60 FPS with on emulator, so maybe I'll have to try that sometime. But I think Majora's Mask is probably my second favorite Zelda game. Yeah. Alright, so I'm here now I'm here now at the Lake of Rot. There's a dagger somewhere in here that I want, but I forget where it is. So I think I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna die a lot here and just kind of go exploring. Unless anybody remembers where the Scarlet Rot dagger is in here. Because this place is fucked. I guess I could just look it up. But yeah, you see how fast my health is draining. It's not. This is a cursed place. The Omega power scales. Yeah, that's how I think it should be. I honestly think schools are what caused the whole 7 out of 10 is average thing. Because, you know, in school, a C, well, I would say a lot of people consider like a C to be an average grade, but that's like a 7 out of 10 on school scaling for some reason. But no, that's not really how I think about it. Okay, hear me out. I die here. There's a Stake of America here, so I get to respawn here, and then I can just explore. There's a boss there. I don't really want anything to do with him. So that's my intentional death. Didn't see like barely passable. Nah, D, like a low D is like barely passable. I've never been to a school. I've never seen a school where D was failing. What I could do? Do I have like the? I was gonna put on like a talisman to not get Scarlet Rot as easy. I don't think there's a point to that. Let's just get the Scarlet Rot and it'll be all right. Yeah, I've gotten some C's and D's in my time, and I graduated. I don't know where this fucking dagger is. If I don't find it this life, I will look it up. I know there's a cool mushroom hat that I want here. Hell yeah. I don't think I'm going to use it for anything, but... do you have a cool mushroom hat? Didn't think so. Wait, what are we talking about? Spider-Man 2 versions? Xbox is definitely best box. There's a beetle here. I didn't know there was a fucking... Who puts a beetle in the Scarlet Rod Lake? What were they thinking? How did you even get here? This... Yeah, Xbox has got the best resolution, best like textures and graphics, and it runs the smoothest. So, if you're emulating it, then there's a few ways you could go. Dolphin is the emulator that has the most features and runs the best, to my knowledge. But the Xbox emulator does like actually work now if you have a computer that can run it. So there's a couple ways you could go, but I wouldn't recommend emulating PS2 version just because that emulator is kind of rough to work with. I've heard it's gotten some updates, so maybe it's better now. Okay, hang on. Let me just look this up real quick. Elden Ring Scarlet Rot. I typed Scarlet Rock Dagger. Oh, it's okay. It's not even in this part of the level. Gotcha. Oh, here's like, let me see if I can get this to work. There's like there's not a lot of people know this, but there's like 2 versions of Scarlet Rot, depending on what actually pushes you over the edge. So if I roll in the Scarlet Rot and then I'm like covered in it, and that gives me Scarlet Rot, that version of Scarlet Rot, it does like half as much damage. It's so nice. So I'm just gonna get that on purpose. Yeah, it's like with the health regen from the flask, I'm sitting pretty. I will also never pronounce PCSXX2 correctly. It's just never gonna happen. With the shark rivers, I think this is just like what the water in Flint, Michigan looks like. Or there's like a new city in Florida, right, that has really bad water now. I don't know. It sucks that that cities can't get it together and get their water fixed. RPCS3, is that actually what it's called? you guys got to come up with like a word that you can call it or something. We have Dolphin, Zemu, and then Alphabet Soup for the emulators. Zemu, or I don't know. Is it Zemu or Xemu? The Xbox One. I think Zemu sounds cooler because it sounds like a Gen Z cow would say that. Xemu. Well, I will respect the name, but I probably will get it wrong again. Holy shit, I like basically survived a Scarlet Rot infection at level 1. Thanks to that strat. That's wild. Okay, so apparently what I'm looking for is in a chest somewhere. Oh, Ken's here. Hello. God. I'm used to, so in Dark Souls 3, the fall damage is like worse than in real life. So I'm like not used to being able to actually survive falls in this game at all. Hang on, let's see. Use the ledges, drop down the bottom, and head straight westward, and you'll find the dagger in a chest. Okay. That is westward. I'm imagining it's in, like, that temple. This is gonna suck. I'm just letting you know right now. Being aggroed by these guys is gonna be kind of rough. Maybe not. Maybe they just won't react to me running past them and it'll be perfectly fine. Could this be the chest? Oh, there it is, the scorpion stinger. That's what I was looking for. Ow. Oh. Okay. Doesn't matter, got what I came here for. I kind of wanted to go back to the Grace anyways. So earlier I had a moment of truth where, right, I wanted to see if like if I could still light roll while wearing pants. So the idea, right, is I replaced the ant spur rapier with the scorpion stinger, which is lighter. And then if I equip this, that's not what I wanted to do. I can, okay. As long as I use this dagger instead, Mr. Aziz can finally wear his pants again. Incredible. This whole trip was worth it. I haven't played Toby 2 on PS2 emulator in a long time, so I don't know. What am I looking for? Mix the physic, that's what I want. I don't want HP regen because I will always die before it matters. That's what I want. The stance break tier. Now I think I go back and I upgrade this bad boy. Mr. C's feet. No, I don't. Hang on. Can I cover them up if I... Okay, there we go. You get neither now. Mr. Aziz is wearing boots. Mr. Aziz's feet don't come free, you know. Mr. Aziz's forearms are free. You don't have to pay for those. Oh wait, hang on. Can I... No, I can't wear these. These are medium equip load. No, I have to. Damn it. Okay, maybe Mr. Aziz's feet do come free. I'm sorry. I lied. It's just the cheeks that are premium. But still, Mysteries is literally, he's standing on a sword right now. That's gotta hurt. Okay, now we upgrade these. It uses somber smithing stones. That's the other part of why I wanted to get these, right? They use different smithing stones to upgrade, which will just be so much nicer going forward. Now I don't have to get like double the amount of smithing stones to upgrade my stuff. Wait, hang on, who the fuck put hair on the dagger? It looks like you just like covered it in Cheetos and then like pet a dog with it. Why does it... I don't like that. I'm a firm believer that daggers should not have hair, personally. Yeah, actually, hang on. Let me tie this into something I'm about to do. I actually used Dolphin pretty recently for a little project, which I get to show off now because I have to use the bathroom real quick. But hang on, check this out. I've got a BRB screen. Look at that.
Hey!
Actually, we'll be right back though. I need to give me a minute. I've returned. And then boom, we're back in the game. Okay. Glad to hear that people like the BRB screen. I thought that was a cool thing. I have some ideas to make it cooler in the future that I don't want to spoil in case they don't work out. But just know I'm working on stuff. Alright, now we are back. I was kind of dreading coming back to a fire giant here, but I think it's time. I might have to relearn the fight a little bit because it has been a week and some change. The long wait time, I thought you passed away. Still working on that object permanence. I'm kind of remembering this. Yeah, and then he rolls over and you get on the horse, so that he can't do any nonsense. It's all coming back to me. Ow, never mind. Ow. Well, I got a poison there at least. She's gonna give me my back pain again. I imagine getting hit by a probably like 10-ton plate to the back is not... Maybe it's good for your back pain. It's one of those things where, you know, it just like cracks your back and you're like, oh, I'm fine actually. Why does he have so much HP? I could be wrong, but I think Fire Giant might have the most HP in the game. Maybe if you count both forms, Melania has more? I don't know. But he has like a little over 40,000 HP, I think. So... yeah, he's just big guy, lots of HP. I actually think I start with Scarlet Rot here. Hit my horse, not me. I do. Oh no, it did hit me. Or did it? I can't tell. No, it did. Because I no longer have my tier anymore, which is what mattered. Okay, I'm fine. Just want to get Scarlet Rot on him already. Okay, it's applied. Oh. This is fine. I'm fine. Why would I be worried? There we go. Okay. What's he doing? The fight honestly really starts around here when the fire comes out. I'm fine. Okay. Oh. He didn't realize he was bringing the pasta plate down. I never played X-Men Origins Wolverine. Hang on, let me... Can I, like... Right now I can only see, like, a few chat messages. This... What if I just, like... Okay, I can see way more of chat now. That's so much better. Yeah, we will have to try the SM Spider-Man 4 build that got leaked at one time. Best Wolverine game. I mean, is there a lot of competition? I guess Wolverine is kind of like the most popular X-Men, so he's kind of... I don't know, is he the leader? I don't know anything about X-Men. We are Xbox? Yes. Yes. If possible. I hate that shockwave. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. That swings really fast. This weapon's definitely better than the other one I had at applying the Scarlet Rot. Doesn't have as good damage, but honestly, that's not really what I'm here for. I don't know about that hitbox. What do you think? Did that really actually hit me, or... That kind of felt like an old school Monster Hunter hitbox, where it's like you're kind of in like the same area code as the thing that's gonna hit you, so it counts. There's a Wolverine NES game. I guess that makes sense. I feel like there were some... I've seen some like Wolverine arcade machines too that they made. Maybe I'm imagining that. Why is he's not afflicted with rot yet? Honestly, rolling through the shockwave there is so much easier than jumping over it. Usually it's the opposite. Okay, Scarlet Rot is definitely applied after that. Give Mr. Aziz and the pizza cutter. That's his ultimate technique. Don't fuck. There is a weapon that looks a lot like a pizza cutter in this game, but I don't really have the stats to use it at level 1. And the big fireball's still coming. Okay, I got hit by that attack every single time last time I fought this guy, so I'm just happy to dodge it. I lived that? Alright. Super happy to still be alive. Like to stay that way. I'm so grateful that you can block that. Okay, I'm learning, I'm learning. I'm beginning to believe. Yo, Tyler. I'm just trying to stay alive. What's he doing? That's a bad combo. Honestly, kind of lucky that I'm alive. I thought I was dead. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. Okay, that was a good one. I got him to like around half health. Well, almost. It was starting to get there. Honestly, the Fire Giant's bowl looks more like a pizza tray than my shield, but I'm down. Maybe that's why we're killing Fire Giant. If we want to like do some like Mr. Aziz lore, the Fire Giant is a pizza competitor. His fire is to cook the pizzas. Or I guess that means that I poison my pizzas? I don't know. they're not fire, it's marinara. If anything, Mog's like blood flame is marinara sauce. I did a double jump, dude. What do you want from me? God. Yeah, he got me on that one. Well, the best part, right, is the like lore reason in game for why you're fighting Fire Giant is you want to get to the forge. So that's just where we're gonna cook all the pizzas. Yeah, I got sliced. Oh, see you, Kelsey. Thanks for stopping by. I wouldn't believe the lengths I had to get Web of Shadows PC running with Switch Pro controller. Oh, yeah. I've been playing Spider-Man 3 PC on 360 because the Switch Pro controller is not worth it. I feel like it would work if I just connected it to like the Steam Big Picture mode, but then I would have to deal with, you know, Steam Big Picture mode. Which is not ideal. Fine. Get back here. Oh my gosh. I think the worst part of Fire Giant is running away. People like to say like, oh, Elden Beast is so bad because it runs away. I think it's got nothing on this guy. With the last hit, but that was good. We get on the horse so that he can't do fire shenanigans right away. What's he doing? Oh, no, that's not okay. What a goofy way to lose my one-shot protection. The poison / scarlet rot put him into second phase in the middle of his attack animation. Oh yeah, by the way, that always makes, I don't know, there's something about that just, I just imagine that happening to my leg and I'm like, I don't want to look, so sorry. I should have warned people. Oh, he's gonna rip it off, by the way, if you don't want to watch that. Yeah, there he goes. That's brutal. I gotta play this game. This is a pretty metal imagery. Oh, and then his third eye opens up. I'm not really familiar. This is the first time I've gotten to a second phase here, so I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. There he is. Oh, that is a way worse attack. What's he doing? Oh god. I don't know what's happening. Oh, after all that I got rolled over on. Okay, so notes. It seems like in the second phase, the scarlet rot and poison goes away, so I gotta reapply it. But that was, I mean, I got into like third help. That was pretty good. That was definitely, I mean, I've never gotten to phase 2 on this playthrough, so I can't imagine how it couldn't be the best attempt yet. But man, I'm actually loving this level 1 playthrough. I think anybody who, like, if you ever get really good at any of these games and you like want it to be hard again, slash like see the game in a completely different way, I recommend the level 1 playthrough. Maybe do like Dark Souls 1 first. That game's a lot easier at level 1. Because, like, I really never had to learn this fight in my regular playthrough of the game. I just kind of, like, fought him a few times. It took me, like, maybe 3 tries to beat him. I think I first tried him on my second playthrough. You just have so much more health. The hitboxes are fucking insanely large, though. Hoping I can break the poise here. Yep. Yes, sir. Alright. I have both poison and Scarlet Rot applied. That fireball is still active, isn't it? Where did he go? Okay. Hoping I can get bleed on him, but that doesn't seem to be really working. I cannot fathom blocking that attack with a shield. Like, just, how strong do you have to be to stop an attack like that with a shield? That's badass. Or that one. Can I get to phase 2 here? I'm still alive somehow. I just like to remind myself every once in a while. Incredible. There's phase 2. Oh wow, he like takes a lot of damage at the start of phase 2. I never noticed. God. Honestly, maybe it's better to not try to be aggressive at the start of phase 2. He's got a lot going on there that I don't want to deal with. I skipped the foot. You can't watch the entire like 2-minute cutscene every time. I don't know. What if I do it once every 3 times? Watch the foot this time. Did we settle on once every 3 times? This is the 3rd time. No, the first the counter resets when it's done, so it happens and then 2 more times where I don't do it and then I do it again. We got to do it one more time. It is a good cutscene. Okay, 3rd time. I don't mean once every 3 deaths. I'm gonna get peer pressured into watching it, I think. I don't know. Not like a good hang on, I'm just gonna explore just a little bit. I think there's like a pretty good item up here. That was not an on-purpose death. That shockwave is legitimately hard to dodge. Well, there's something up here. Rolls roar. Okay, well, I probably won't use that. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure. That fall did not seem that big to me. Like, I was... that seemed like a very survivable fall. Or still do. Like, you owe us. Okay, we're due. We need to watch the funny foot cutscene again, okay? Like, I'm sorry. I'm being, like, extorted. Finally jumped over it this time. You can stab his hands when he does that, actually. That's good to know. Still doesn't have rot. If that doesn't do it, I don't know. Can you stop rolling, please? I feel like I'm playing PvP in Dark Souls 3 with how much running away and rolling there is. This place is entirely cursed. I don't know how I didn't get hit at all there. Okay. I'm like just dedicated to not getting hit by that attack. After it killed me so many times last time. Fireball's just in the ground. Everybody's okay with that, I guess? Okay, sure. That doesn't... I'm not okay with that. Ow. DS1 PvP is Backstab City and DS3 PvP is Runaway Dodge. That is accurate. I think anybody who's played those games will tell you. Funnily enough, I feel like DS2 or this game might be the best PvP. I feel like a lot of people are like shit-talking this game's PvP these days, but I think that's mostly because it's new and there were like a couple... There's like a couple centralizing things that aren't great, but overall, I don't know. I'm telling you, I've played DS3 PvP recently and that shit is rough. I haven't played Bloodborne. I don't even know if there is PvP. I'm assuming there's PvP in Bloodborne. But DS2 PvP is actually pretty good. There's like some nonsense in it just because the whole game is kind of weird and slow. But PvP isn't terrible. Spot Bloodborne. Yeah, I own... God damn it. I just wanted to get on my horse for 2 seconds. I have Bloodborne. I'm kind of really hoping that they'll put it on PC so that I can play it at 60 FPS. So I'm kind of holding off on playing it for now, but I do own it. I've heard it's quite good. That's what I'm talking about with these hitboxes. I don't know about that one. All hope is gone? Nah. Pretty much, I don't know. I guess I'm just saying as somebody who played a lot of Halo 3 and Reach on Xbox 360 and then was just kind of waiting for them to come to PC and just... I thought that would never, ever, ever happen. Legitimately. I thought that there was not going to be a way to play those games on PC, like, ever. And now all the old Halo games are on PC, so... It'll happen. Maybe. Hopefully. I would give it, like, a 70% chance, but... All games find their way to PC eventually. Even if you gotta emulate them. Tell me how that dodge wasn't good. I would like to know. That shockwave is weird. Let me do Scarlet Rot first. That did that much damage even through the bubble tier. That is wild. I've seen attacks hit the bubble tier and it like seemed like they didn't do any damage. Okay. So here's the classic part of the boss fight where I regress for a little bit before I get better. Hang on one moment. "60 FPS is gonna break Bloodborne." I mean, they're if they put in the work, it's not hard. Like, there's so many games that run at 30 that just with a little bit of work you can make run at 60 if you actually have the source code. I mean, Dark Souls 1 was 30 FPS only and then came to PC and was modded within like 20 minutes to be able to play at 60 FPS. But if the developers like actually care, it's not hard to make a game 60 FPS. And honestly, like, if you have any sort of good coding procedure, I'm saying this as somebody with game dev experience, if you have like decent coding procedure, you should be coding with like a delta time variable that makes it trivial for it to run at any frame rate, but I mean, not every developer does that. doing these things out of order. I'm doing poison first, and then scarlet rot. Gonna do another stomp. Yep. Gotta be rotted by now, right? We'll have a couple more hits. I somehow got through all of that without getting hit. Okay, that was just a bad roll. Oh, I'm okay. This is fine. I love getting the free little smack there when he drops the shield down. That's actually a lot of fun. Alright. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm just imagining. There you go. You saw the leg. Go. Are you happy? Did you watch the foot? Well, we're doing it now. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just gonna. You're just gonna go. Ah! There we go. And then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually just gonna get the fuck out of there. This shit is not worth it, whatever he's doing here. God, it's going out here. He's literally just nuking the whole battlefield. Gotta watch out for the rolls. I know he has hitboxes on those. Is he doing it again? Oh no, he's... Okay, so he summons 2 fireballs at once there. That's mean. Honestly, just rude. Oh. There's still another fireball. I'm dead. Yep. Okay. Just stop rolling. Okay. Yeah, I guess from now on we will just watch the first bit of the cutscene at least. Yeah, this is my guts trying to navigate the Taco Bell. I think I want to... Yeah. So there I was trying to, like, break his poise. Because I know you get, like, a big punish if you break his poise in the second phase. But I think I just want to use the dagger and apply Scarlet Rot at the start of the second phase. You start with the shockwave, we're not friends anymore? Okay, we're cool. I didn't expect the shield to be so fucking useful in this fight, but it is incredible. Fine, somehow. Oh, hello, Silver Streak. Them toenails, though. Why is that the first message I read from you? Somehow I didn't get hit there. He's poisoned, right? This is fine. Had my entire life just flashed before my eyes. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm fine. I'm tryharding right now. I at least want to get to phase 2 here. And I know that Chad does. What's he doing? Oh, okay, he's doing that. Did I get Scarlet Rot on him? Yes, we will watch the funny cutscene. You can block the stomp. You can block, like, all of his attacks. It will always break your guard, but it's better than dying. Like, his like, biggest, most wind-up shield slam, you can just block it. The stomp usually doesn't get blocked, though, because it comes from above you. But that just happened to be a good angle for it. I honestly should have died there. Alright. There we go. No, don't do it. He did it. Okay. That was a good way to get rid of him, though. Thought I was gonna die there. Please stop rolling. Oh! Can I just get Scarlet Rot onto it, please? Okay. Phase 2 is hard. The pee-pee. Get good. I'm doing my best. This is exactly what Bosnia's like. I think that's what they base it. Yeah, Canada. There's snow. That must mean it's Canada. And I need to break his leg and somehow become more difficult. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I don't know if he's that much more difficult. It's just like, it is really hard to reapply that status on him. I honestly don't think it'd be that bad if I could just chill and let the rot do its thing. I still don't know how that hits, but... Bad roll. But all of Fire Giant's rolls are bad rolls, so... Somebody said earlier he's fat rolling, which made me laugh. Alright, there's the rot. I could, like, hit him during the wind-up of that, actually. That was you. Thank you. It was a good bit. He's a little bit off on these heavy hits. Oh, don't push me into... God, I thought I was fine. And then he's like, let me adjust my footing a little bit, and it just pushed me into it. I was like in the perfect spot, but I guess it wasn't so perfect because I died. Fire Giant's harder than I thought. For some reason, I remembered his phase 2 as being like just like his phase 1, but with a few different moves, but no, it is completely different. There's the rot. I can't. I almost read that on stream. Nice try. How do you make clothing bigger? You just go to the INI settings and set size to large. I'm dead. What is he doing? Never see him do that attack while I'm that close. There we go, that's what I was looking for. From there, really? That, I don't know. I don't know about that one, dog. Nowhere is safe. I'm alive, but wow, that was scary. Never mind. Chad got cursed real quick. I'm like, I don't want to read any of this. I'm sorry. Yeah, you came in and it was like 10 minutes. Dang, that was fast. Nah, that's fine. I don't care. You are a goofball. Guess I'm doing poison first this time. Oh, he's already poisoned. Poison seems to proc a lot faster than Scarlet Rot, which is weird because I thought I read that he had the exact same like resistance. And in theory the dagger should proc it way faster. I can even tell when he's near me like what status he has. Okay, he is rotted and poisoned right now. That's good news. I love being able to just smack his hand when he does that. It just kind of feels like I'm getting free damage. I think that like narrow stomp might be my least favorite move of his though, because he does it so rarely. You can stack poison and Scarlet Rot. That is my entire build. That's like the defining statement of this build. Ow. Morningstar does bleed. It hasn't. I think I've maybe gotten it to bleed him once. It doesn't do it very much, which is I'm kind of low key considering replacing it later on with like the what's it called? I bought it. Just the regular mace. The bleed's kind of not doing much for me. I guess I could also just replace it with the club. But right now I don't really have the smithing materials to make that worth it. But Morningstar Bleed has... I think I got Morningstar Bleed on Morgott to kill him. I think that helped a lot. Are there sudden death weapons? What do you mean? I'm honestly... I want to, like, restart. You just... that shockwave is so rough. Yeah, just kill me, dude. Let me try that again. I don't want to lose my one-shot protection 10 seconds into a 10-minute fight. There's a death debuff? Oh, there isn't. Unless you mean the death status. Oh, like Death Blight. You mean Death Blight. I don't think there are any weapons that do Death Blight in this game. Are there any in any of the games? Maybe not. I don't think so. I would say, like, well, it's a PvE mostly status, but so is Madness. Madness is mostly PvE, and you can get Madness weapons. So I don't know. It's weird. I actually really wish that Madness worked on more bosses. It happened again. Actually, I did the parry. You should be able to parry that. Can you imagine? Just parry that. I think you should. I don't know. Here, my philosophy on parrying is if an enemy is holding a weapon and swings with it, you should be able to parry it. If it's like a fist, maybe not, but I don't think the size of the enemy should matter. I should just be able to parry his, like, fucking enormous dinner plate. / pizza pan. Let me try not to just lose in the first 10 seconds real quick. That's so much of a better start. What? What even hit me there? He like never does an attack right before he rolls. I don't even know what that was. It didn't stomp. He like did it right after this attack. Uh-oh. No, the sex bots. Are there any mods? Somebody summoned the bots again. Thank you, Nate. Why is it always Fire Giant that summons the bots? It happened last time, too. just getting into phase 2. Fireball still came out. That just kind of sucks. Oh, it. I've never seen him do that. I don't even know what that would feel like. Did a slam into a roll and it had a lingering hitbox? I don't. Maybe I can roll through that? I don't know. That's a new one for me. I've died to a pizza pan many times. It's a rite of passage in the pizza industry. I don't know. Melania might not be that bad. I am pretty damn experienced in Melania. I wouldn't be surprised if she's like 50 deaths or something, but like not that bad. That's rough. Yeah, that's the move that he killed me with last time. I've just never seen him do it like that. This is not okay. When he does the fireball and then like the big firestorm, it's like, what are you? You just gotta pray. God, I was blocking. Okay. Pretty much got that move down, which I'm pretty happy about, because that one was getting me really good last time. But I actually haven't gotten hit by it this time. He's higher up, so I missed. We stop fighting on the rock. I don't. Uh-oh. I don't know how I got through all of that unscathed, to be quite honest. let me hit him. Okay. Nope. Yep, I'm honestly tempted to just never get on the horse because of that move. I'm getting walled harder than I thought I would. This guy's tough. He's just so fucking tanky and he doesn't want to get poisoned. Or... Like, I can get him once with the status, the second time is really hard. Found Fire Giant's toilet? Yeah, it's over there. Don't you see it? Right there. Okay. I don't care if the horse dies. Whatever. I think I'm no longer on Team Horse. The horse just doesn't really have a place in the fight anymore, I think. It's nice to use it, but it's not worth the risk of getting hit by the shockwave. He's not rotted. That was a really fast break of the ankle. That's his sippy cup. Oh, don't make me roll into it and break my one-shot protection on that. That sucks a lot. The one-shot protection is, like, not as good in this fight just because of stuff like that. There's the rot. I'm just saying, when a human player casts that spell, if it hits a wall, it breaks, but the fireball just goes through walls and the floor in this. Guys, I've been watching the stream 15 minutes behind. That's a common thing for some reason. I guess I can't say it's never happened to me, but... YouTube, I guess there's just kind of no indicator if it happens. Like, you just kind of have to see that you're not as far along in the thing. It'd be nice if there was, like, a symbol that you could look for YouTube, on YouTube, where it was like, this symbol means that you are not caught up with the stream. Thank you. I think the iframes talisman saved me there. I think I definitely would have gotten hit without that. This is the only time during the fight I use the horse, though. The only time. It literally just gets used the first time he puts the fire on, because he will never shockwave then. Other than that, it's off the team. This is fine. Why does the fire spread so much? It's rough out here. I'm just trying to make it to phase 2. Poisoned again? Oh, he is. Okay. That's great news. Two hits on that attack. I'll take that. Every little bit counts here. Kind of fighting in like the middle of nowhere on the edge of the map. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Maybe I'll... It is so hard to dodge that combo. Your positioning has to be perfect. Alright, there we go. One more time on the funny leg cutscene. Yep, there it goes. It's also, to be honest, it's just a nicely needed break after just complete intensity for me. 'Cause I mean, this is not like a super fast-paced fight. It's like an endurance marathon. Please stay Scarlet. I thought I applied Scarlet Rot. Maybe it really doesn't go through the phases. Okay, that was just a goofy move on my part. I thought maybe I could stay in and get a couple extra hits. But no, there's like no chance there. That's tough. This guy might end up being the biggest wall yet. I don't know how many deaths we're at yet, but it's got to be like 50 or something right now. I think number 1 is still Morgott right now, but I wouldn't be too surprised if he gets overthrown here. See, I'm having the idea of like, so I have like the one-shot protection flask, right? I could save it until phase 2. That would just, my death rate in phase 1 would go up so much if I did that. But what if I did it though? And just got really good at phase 1. Most of the time I lose the one-shot protection in phase 1 with like random fire that does 2% of my health. It wouldn't have killed me anyways. Honestly, this might be the strat. Incredible start. Yeah, like I would have just lost the one-shot protection there, but like I'm fine. Alright, I can just heal that off. I never get to heal on these runs. If this was a Spider-Man 3 quick time event, would I fail it? Would I fail it just at the end of the boss? No. It is that type of boss. I would make sure to succeed it. This boss is a little big. Like, what if they just made him like 10% smaller? Would anybody really care? Catch me never getting hit by that. He is poisoned. And he got poisoned recently, so if I can get to second phase here, yeah. We will test once and for all whether poison does actually go through the cutscene. Yep, there it goes. What about the boss? Yeah, what if you're the boss and the actual boss is just some tiny little guy who rolls around all the time and keeps healing every time you hit him? Poison does not go through, confirmed. Get me the fuck out of here. God, fucking horse, dude. This thing's useless. That's I hate the rolls, dude. I only got hit by rolls that time. Okay, I thought there was no sound for a second. I think one of my biggest pet peeves in games are bosses where them moving is just the hitbox. It's like Monster Hunter does that shit all the time. It's just like my attack is I walk across the level. And that just has a huge hitbox on it. Where's my moving hitbox? But that was actually, I mean, that was a... I think that's still the strat, though, is just get to phase 2. It's so much easier to roll through. Just get to phase 2 and have my flask still ready. And then I just gotta be really careful in phase 2, to be honest. I'm trying to be aggro in phase 2 and it's just not working. That second one really missed. I think that's what happened. I couldn't see him there. I really want to get this guy. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I can do to, like, make this, give me a better shot? I did upgrade my weapons off screen, but maybe I can upgrade the dagger a little bit more? I don't know. I'm not sure that there's any special trick that's gonna get him. I think I just gotta do it. I could try the poison mist on the mace again, that might help. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm having a hard time applying status in the second phase, but that would probably help a lot, actually. Can I break the poise here? I think I can. There we go. Big stomp. Okay, I just never get hit by that anymore. Honestly, this move is like the really scary one. Was that a stomp? He didn't look like he raised his foot. His foot, like... That is not... It must have just been, like, the weird geometry, but... I really did not think he was raising his foot at all. It's just... A hitbox just appeared there. That was a good, that was like a pretty good attempt too. Yeah, that one like, that one got me. That one like, I was really not expecting that. Especially because I'm like, you know, it's a little bit, it's longer in the stream, it's a little bit later in the night, I'm getting a little tired. Well, I just wasn't ready. Yeah. Just get off the horse. Don't even bother trying to jump over that. That shit is not worth it. Oh, I drank the flask early again. I'm like trying to untrain my brain to do that. It's not the worst thing in the world, it's just not really the strategy I want to do anymore. It means it's more likely I'll get to phase 2 at least. Yeah, like that's a stop. He like actually raised his foot that time. I have no idea what he's doing. Perfect. Ideally, I break the chain and then every time I get a poise break. Just like a bunch of free hits. Oh, happened again where he just pushed me into the fire. That's fucked up. I think I just got bleed on him. He just took a bunch of damage at once. I think I actually got bleed on him. Granted, it wasn't as apparent because he has so much fucking health, so it didn't actually do that much percentage of his health. Can we go to phase 2? I'm ready to be done. Just like, this geometry is really weird. There we go. Okay. This is not as good of an attempt as I would like, because I don't have my tier anymore, but I have an idea, I guess. It never gets old. It is quite good. But I've gotten used to it, but like the first time I saw that cutscene, I was not okay, because I don't know, I just have like an empathetic brain, so like when I see something like that, I imagine like my own leg doing that, just bending that way. I'm like, oh, that is not okay. Oh, never mind. Can't use the grease at all. My plan was worthless from the start. All right, I just gotta survive. I'm not even gonna worry about dealing damage. I was too focused on the fireballs, I didn't... That is brutal. I wish I could, like, do phase 2 first. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting pretty good at phase 1. Phase 2 I need a little bit more time with, I think. It is more different than phase 1 than I thought, but I really shouldn't be getting hit by stuff like that. Like, I just wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. Because there were the fireballs. But I'm determined. I'm gonna get through this. No flask. Save the flask. Already rotted. If I put my mind to it, I can get him rotted, like, right away. No problem. Thought I broke his poise for a second. There we go. This will. No problem. I always miss that by like half an inch. Okay, this is fine. Nope, was not fine. I got greedy. Alright, I gotta give this a few more tries. I do have a couple ideas, but they kind of require time in the lab, so that would likely be off-stream stuff. Even though I do think it will be sheer determination that beats this boss and not anything else. It might be nice to get slightly better weapons and stuff, or something like that. It's been a hot minute since I got hit by that. It just has so much HP, dude. I think it's only now. I'm coming to terms right now with how much health this lad has. Literally could kill Morgott 4 times over before he dies. Never seen him do that well in that situation. Sometimes this guy just does whatever he wants. If I hadn't been trained by the other stomp, I definitely wouldn't have thought that was a stomp either. He like barely raised his foot. I've got both statuses on him, so that's good. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I somehow lived. I really don't know how. Never mind. I take it back. I actually died there. I actually died there. It's much, much less embarrassing to die there. I know I said a few more tries, but I'm in a grindy mood. I don't know. I'm down to just grind for a little bit. Because imagine if I just get him. What if I just beat him right now? I've been trying goofy strategies like not beating him. I'll just beat him. Grindcore. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what grindcore is. I feel like there's a new genre of music every day. I can't keep up with any of them. Not even in a bad way. I'm very surprised I lived that. Yeah, I like don't know anything about music. I'm super willing to admit that. Another form of extreme metal. I just assumed that every metal genre name had metal in the name, so that's kind of surprising to me. You can move that? That's funny. I didn't know that actually. He like pushed me. I don't like that the boss can push you. Oh, I like pushed a tumbleweed and it got destroyed. There, that's fucked up. I feel bad somehow. It's like that was a living creature that I just killed, even though it's a fucking tumbleweed. And I didn't do it, also, it was the fire giant, but still. Uh-oh. I don't know where to go. Sip? I'm somehow alive. I have no idea how. Never had him. Oh, he's. That's just rude. He's doing like my 3 least favorite moves all at once. I just gotta stay away there. Please die, thank you. Okay, well, that is another phase 1. Every time I get to phase 2, I'm just counting it as a victory. You know, that's how I'm staying sane here. Every phase 2 is a win. It's just like 2 bosses that you have to do back to back. Use an elixir to replenish magic. I don't really use magic on my build. Oh, I didn't even... Oh, what a goofy way to get hit there. I didn't even know that that was like a thing that he did. I guess it makes sense. I just assumed that it wasn't like possible to get hit by that first hitbox. Alright, if I died to getting rolled over, I don't know what to say. Alright, pay attention to what he's doing at all times. Don't let him get you with that. Go up to him, don't approach too aggro. If he rolls, just let him go. Oh, the bots are back. Yeah, they never can like go when I, you know, could deal with them. I don't know about that hitbox. Thank you, Nate. I feel bad for Nate having to be on bot duty, but they just like the fire giant fight. There's something about them. They're just like, ooh, fire giant? I'm gonna spam. I do have a couple people that I need to bot. Aziz has been put through the ringer. I know. I'm being put through the ringer. I am Mr. Aziz. If it didn't take so long, I honestly wish he would like go to phase 2 earlier, if that makes sense, because I like need more practice with it. I generally prefer bosses where the second phase is very similar to the first phase, and this is kind of why. Still not rotted. There. I don't want the responsibility. That's fair. Being a mod is you know, it's power and it's responsibility. I have no idea why I'm alive. Thank you for asking. Every time that he does that attack, I feel like I should die, and then I don't most of the time. But it really does feel like it's like, okay, well, this is my time. I haven't broken his voice. He like gave that one to me. There was just like no danger spot there. Even got lead off. God, the fire radius. Oh, and now we're doing this too? I can't even get in because of the shield. Okay. Honestly, getting pretty consistent on phase 1, which is a great sign. Like, he has a couple move combos that in bad situations can get me, but I honestly feel pretty confident in like making it to phase 2 most of the time. Just a bonding experience for me and the giant. Kinda. He's starting to get a little endearing through all the pain. Okay. Get me the fuck out of here. Let me sip. And he does the thing. I thought he was doing the other fireball attack. That one. I thought he was doing that one. Okay, that was not cool. I was rolling to get rid of the fireball, and he caught me. Not cool, dude. Okay, I'm starting to learn the roll. How to deal with it. You can roll through it. It's kind of tough. You want to stay away from that. What's he doing? Okay, double fireballs. I'm still alive. I'm not really making much progress, but neither is he. This is kind of a stalemate. I can just get Scarlet Rot. This would be so much easier. I don't want to be close to him when he does that. What are you doing? What is this? So what, do I just get on the horse? What do I even do for that? I guess I just get on the horse there. That's rough. Either get on the horse or get close enough that he can't get me with it. That was probably the furthest I made it into phase 2. I mean, not in damage, but in time, which is, to me, that's better. I would rather like live longer than get a few lucky hits and die. Yeah, we're in the trenches now with Fire Giant. Good news is I pretty much never get surprised by anything in phase 1 anymore. Like, I'm honestly, I'm kind of at the point where it's just like, phase 1 is starting to become just, other than situations like that, which was kind of scary, not too bad. That was also scary. And I get hit by that sometimes. There's like a similar move that he does that's very similar timing, but not quite the same. Look at this fireball trying to track me. I'm dead, dude. I know what you're talking about, kid. That's from Spider-Man 2000. I'm looking forward to playing that game. That game should be a good time. Whenever Toby 3 ends, I think that's next. Phase 1 is nothing. That's not... Maybe, even if I did say that, there's a possibility. That's not entirely what I mean. I don't think there's any particular move in phase 1 that I'm super afraid of anymore, if that makes sense. That's more what I mean. Doesn't mean I can't get hit every once in a while, because, I mean, this is... You have to hit him a lot. But I feel like I have like a very high chance of dodging any given move he does. He's still not rotted. Wow. Even that... Sometimes it feels like random what will give him the status and what won't, but I know it's not random. There we go. And that's why I'm saving the flask until phase 2. Otherwise I would have lost it there. There we go. Stop running away, please. think big slow fireball is probably the worst thing in the fight now, because it really slows down the fight. Having to like maneuver around it. I have to play so much less aggro. Either that or roll away. Like, both of those things, it's just, they're so slow. I have no idea what he's doing now. This collision is making it really hard to tell what's going on. What is this? What attack animation is that? I had no clue. It was so hard to tell. Okay, but just a few more tries though. I'm gonna be real, I actually cannot imagine not showering for, like, a day. I, like, don't function properly until I take a shower. I just feel gross and, like, unfinished until I take a shower. So, like, I don't know. I understand, like, different people deal with shit in different ways, but, like, I really... It's the opposite of me, you know, like, some people where it's like, oh, you know, I like, forgot to take a shower or whatever. I have to, like, forget to not take a shower, if that makes sense. Like, if I want to not take a shower in the day, that requires effort on my part. Big stop, gotcha. Let me break the poise, please. It'll just make things so much easier. Thank you. Yeah, it's like every morning I wake up and I'm just like, I am a greasy mess. I need to not be a greasy mess, or else this whole like functioning during the day thing is not going to work. That was an early roll, just a little bit, but still. Oh no, You did not distract me, Ken. It's cool. I'm actually just reading it now. It's 48 hours, yeah. Yeah, like there's been a couple days, I'd say like probably one day in the last year when I didn't shower and I felt not great. But, yeah, honestly, here's the thing. I've been streaming for like 5 years now, something like that. It's kind of at the point where if I read chat and like die because of it, that is super my fault. Like, I know better. My brain pretty much has a queuing system where it reads if you know it's a situation where I'm like fighting a boss, I will read the short messages first usually, and then like during the loading screen if I die or something, that's when I get to the longer messages. That was this is not a great attempt. I just don't want to go anywhere without shower. I feel that too, yeah, it's like... Which is annoying, because I've got all this hair, if nobody noticed. And hair takes a while to dry. I think you can use a hair dryer. I don't really like to. Whenever possible, I like to drip dry it, so then it's like... Don't want to go outside with like super wet hair. I've gotten better at it. It doesn't really bother me as much anymore, but that used to bother me a lot. Where I was like, do I have to choose between cool hair and having wet hair all the time? Which sometimes you just get like a weird camera angle and it's really hard to tell what this guy's doing. And that's why you block, because if you block and roll late, you still get to block. If you block and roll early, you're still fucked, but you know. I'm two-handing my shield. Why am I two-handing my shield? What happened? I forgot I could even do that. That was a really early roll. I'm really surprised that worked. I'm safe here, this is fine. It was almost really not fine because he pushed me, but it ended up still being fine. See, why can't phase 2 roll like phase 1? Phase roll 1 doesn't kill me. It's great. It's just a great time. He gets to run away and I don't die. Okay, that was just a... I could have made that work, but it was... I wanted to, like, get rid of the fireball and dodge the attack at the same time, and that's not easy. I have Trinity Limit. Oh, man. I wish I had Trinity Limit. Elden Ring is... Honestly, Elden Ring level 1, it is like both the difficulties of Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 and Dark Souls level 1. It's like the Dark Souls enemies, but you get one shot all the time, like in Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1. Among Us stream? No. I think I missed the train, right? If I wanted to cash in on Among Us, the best time to do that was like 4 years ago. I think I missed the train. I think it's, do we see the full cutscene? Okay, I will play the full cutscene if I get there on this attempt. That's fine. That's fine. Can you stop doing the same attack over and over, please? Okay, I didn't mean to offend you. You don't have to leave. It's fine. What if one of these times Fire Giant was just like, you know what? I don't feel like fighting anymore. You can just pass. And then I didn't have to kill him. I just want to hit him once. Okay, missing all those kind of hurts. There we go. Doesn't break the poise. God, the button combo I need to hit to Did he spawn a fireball? No, he didn't. The button combo I need to hit to get on my horse while running is even with claw, it's really hard. I should probably put the horse on like a different button or something. Uh-oh. I'm fine. I take it back. The roll in phase 1 can kill you, but only in the most jank situations possible. I've like never really sat down and played a Grand Theft Auto game. I've only played 5 multiplayer. That was okay. But I've never just like played the story of any of them. Maybe someday. I mean, this is just the conclusion every time, right? It's like, I want to play X game, I hear X game is, you know, good or culturally important in some way. Problem, there are like 2 billion video games, and I can't play them all. That's maybe the quickest I've gotten Scarlet Rot off. I just realized something. Does he only go into like the fire mode once his leg is broken? Like, what if I don't break the left leg? Will he just not? I mean, I think it's still worth it too, because it's just free damage, but... I'm sure there's like an HP gate that I can hit that will do it too. There we go. Yeah, that's just a really bad combo. Recommend every 3D game. There's like 5. I know people have been upset because they're not like just. I mean, wait, did they announce GTA 6? I can't remember. Whatever it was like a Skyrim situation where just like they never make the new one because they just want to sell the old one over and over. Don't buy the trilogy remaster. Yeah, I heard that one was kind of sprunked up. I always miss that. I want to hit your leg. Don't put it up there. You're being very inconsiderate right now, Fire Giant. I don't see what it being made by people from India matters, but I did hear it was a bad port. I'm getting tired. I know I said a few tries like 20 times ago, but I really mean it this time. But yeah, Koba, please don't say racist things. It kind of reminds me of like when they remade Halo Combat Evolved. For the most part, the remaster looked better, but there are like a few levels where that is not the case. Like they made it like super bright when the originals were like dark and moody and stuff like that. And, like it visually looked good, it just wasn't the same atmosphere that the original had. So there's more than just the models looking good to making a good remaster, I guess. It's cool as long as you didn't meet it, just, you know, gotta be careful. I'm dead. Nope. I want to make it to phase 2 one more time. I'm just being stubborn. Rockstar's lazy. I don't know if it's Rockstar or whatever, but I pretty much never trust any game publisher. So, I'd be surprised if that's part of it. They're what? They're owned by Take-Two? Is that it? I've heard some not so great things about how they're like handling the monetization in GTA Online, so I don't know. I will always judge. Maybe it's a little dishonest, but I will always judge the publisher before the developer. Don't kill me, please. Got bleed. That's huge. Please, Rolly, get that away from me. I do not want that janky hitbox around me at all. Okay. Well, I made it to phase 2 again. We will watch the full. This will be the last attempt. We'll watch the full cutscene. I've been streaming for like 4 hours. Wow. One, this is just the bonus match. God, look at him. He does take like 5,000 damage at the start of the phase, which is nice. No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't move. Fuck. Smack the feet. Trying to get poison on him first, because that seems easier to proc than Scarlet Rot. Okay, every time he rolls, I'm scared. He's poisoned. What do I do? Do not ask me how I'm alive. Nobody knows. Thought he was doing a different attack. Okay. Damn. I keep trying, but I said that was the last one. No, that's it. That's it. Okay. That was a good. I got him poisoned on the second phase. That was a good one. Let me actually. There was one thing I wanted to do. I'm not leaving. Hang on. I'm. What was it? Nice stream. Okay, never mind. But yeah, that was that. We beat one boss, and I got a lot of progress in Fire Giant. So I'm gonna still call that a win, but next time we're getting that fucker. I want to keep trying, but I'm hungry and I'm tired, and yeah, cut myself off. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. And I'm gonna leave the stream on for like a minute to play an ad, so stick around if you want, up to you. But yeah, so that was a good one. Thank you to the members for continuing to be members, and thanks everybody for being here. Hang on, check this out. You can turn the BRB into thanks for watching. Look at that.
Spidey!
It's definitely off the screen. Yep. Okay. Boom. All right, that's it. How do I unstream? Thanks for what?